Definitely paid for some mentorship that didn't even scratch the value of it.
For real?
Yeah.
My man just said he's paid more for mentorships that didn't even give value with this 2 hours I spent.
Yeah.
That's wild. What's up, bros? What's up? What's your name, bro?
Don.
Don?
Yes, sir.
Both of y'all's names are Don? Oh, okay. I thought you said you're Don.
Don with an N.
Oh, alright. And we got one more. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, man? We're gonna go check out some stuff real quick. You down the road with us? In here? Yeah. We're gonna make some reels, bro. We're trying to promote this group.
Damn, do we fit in this bitch?
Y'all fit? Y'all good? Damn, y'all some big boys. Sorry. It's a big body. Alright, man, so check it out. So we got Abel,
Yes, sir.
Don, and Key. Alright, so check it out. These boys, they just joined my group. And we're gonna go ride around and we're gonna go look at some properties. Abel just went and looked at one of mine for a bid today.
For sure.
So just to show you we really do deals and shit, bro. But we're trying to promote this group, bro. Check out our band app. We're gonna get it to 1,000 people by the end of this week. Alright, so I'm really here to educate and help out the community. So we're gonna ride around, go look at some deals. So
I'm from here, bro. Been San Antonio for like 35 years.
okay.
I'm originally from Detroit. I moved down here about 2 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm born and raised here, 20 years.
20 years?
Young. Yes, sir.
You're only 20, bro?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I wish I would have started at that age.
I don't know, like, cause me, like when I first started, this was what I wanted to see. Like just some real deal shit, not no guru shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just like
the flow.
The flow of it, yeah. Just like a real, like somebody really just doing deals, like, you know what I mean? Cause like all you see is like that smoke and mirror shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just like, they'll post the Lambo and the Ferrari and the fucking whatever, the private jet and all that shit. But just buy my course though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the office tours is raw.
Yeah. So I wanted like the opposite, like just some, like what I would have wanted to see when I was coming up. You know what I mean? And then just somebody that looks like us, you know what I mean? Because usually, relatable, because usually everybody's like, you know what I mean?
Suited and booted.
Yeah, all suited up and shit. I don't like I'm trying to like turn away from alcohol and like Ojos Locos type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Have a rough day, go to Ojos, go get some food, drinks. Trying to like find some new ways. I've been going to the park, walking like 3-4 miles. That shit's fucking amazing for your thoughts, bro. Just airs them all out.
Yeah. I started doing carrying a jump rope with me in the truck. That way, like whenever like my mind goes left on something or just like negative shit. If I'm not smoking, I'll just be like, you know what, fuck it.
I usually play basketball, go try to get active with my kids. That's what I do to relieve, basically, get active, sweat,
Yeah.
tire myself out.
You're good at you're a baller or what?
Yeah, I'm a hooper for sure.
You're a point?
Shooting guard, point guard. I do it all. I get up there too. Got hops.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
I think I can ball, and then I get out there and I'm like, oh shit.
I used to ball every day for 3 hours every day, bro. I was on it, bro. But now I'm like 30 pounds overweight and shit, so I'm still a hooper though. I'll still get buckets. I just ain't that good on defense no more. My feet don't move as fast. Motherfuckers be running by me now. Alright guys, we're right here with some members from the band app, bro. We're here to check out some real estate in San Antonio. So guys, we're starting a free group. All right, we're trying to get 1,000 people by the end of this week. We already have over 600, and we're inviting you to this free group to learn about real estate wholesaling. So these are real people right here in the group that we're really gonna help out and show how to get their first deal. All right, so if y'all are interested, we're gonna drop a link in this below, so make sure you hit that and join our community. All right, so follow us around. Let's go see if we get a deal today.
What's going on, brother? Yeah, nice to see you.
Yes, sir. These are my buddies right here, man. Got them off.
What's going on? What's up? How you doing?
What's up, man? Come on in, Mark.
Keandre.
Keandre?
Yes, sir.
Don Griffin.
Nice to meet you, Don.
Nice to
Right
meet
in
you.
my table.
Abel,
Nice to
well,
meet you.
come on in. I'll give you a quick tour of the place.
Yeah.
This is my office here.
All right.
This is where I do all of my business.
Okay.
My wife does some of my social media stuff, so I set her up right over here.
All right.
So she comes in here and there about 2 days a week or so. So it's fun, man, because you get to see the planes all fly
That's
by.
cool. Prepare for takeoff, baby.
That's right. So this is it. This is our sales floor over here, and so we own a brokerage and we have acquisitions.
Okay.
Right. So we do both.
Yeah.
Our acquisitions gotta have a license, but they mostly just do cold call leads. Come in, they talk to cold call leads.
Got it.
My dad's spot was right here. That's Joe's spot. And then we have open space for any realty side. Just a little nook here, copy room, and then over through here we have our conference room.
Oh, nice. Nice conference room.
Yeah, yeah. We've been in a few months now, so we haven't done any like big decorating or nothing like that.
Okay.
We got it for a pretty good deal when we got the place. So we got conference room, open space. All of these walls are temporary, man.
Yeah.
So
you
like
could take these
you
down?
could take this wall out and have a big like bullpen.
That's a big office.
Oh, it's 2378 square feet. This is my brother-in-law's space. So he does all my GC stuff. He handles all of our accounting, HR, compliance. He has broker responsibility for the brokerage side. So he does all that stuff there.
Nice.
And then, like
knock
even
this
this
wall
is
down.
open space. Even this is its own door to come in. We got a little break room here. And then my agent under my brokerage, so we got like 4 or 5 agents. This is the one that lists all my properties.
Man,
Full
that's
service,
cool.
dude. So she takes pictures, she stages the houses, all of that. And staging matters. It does matter, dude. When
Yeah.
you stage, people want to buy it. Well, I put a house on the market over in Hidden Cove on the southwest side.
Mm-hmm.
I listed it more than all the other houses that sold in the last year. 3-1, fully redone, staged. First guy to see it, full price offer. Please don't let anybody else see it. I want it. Please, can we buy it? So like that stuff, it helps.
Yeah.
It does. So I never believed in it before because the market's been so good. But
Now it matters.
oh yeah, well now it matters because the market is not
It's a lot of
doing what it was
space right
doing.
I would knock down all of this wall right here.
Yeah. The other thought I had was is if I do keep the San Antonio office and you maybe wanted to take a part of this space,
Mm-hmm.
we could figure out a break
Mm-hmm.
and then we could just schedule the conference room. So if it's not scheduled, like that's what I used to do at the old organization I worked at when I did foster care.
Mm-hmm.
If someone had a client coming in and they could just get on their app and then see, hey, is the conference room scheduled? If it's not, they could schedule the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't have to take up all the space if you wanted. We could just put a door there and then you possibly have a door here. I have a door over there.
Does it have water or no? Like
No,
a sink
I
or
wish.
anything?
No, dude.
Okay.
No. Bathrooms are right out there and there aren't any like sinks or anything in the place.
I would
So we
make
just
all
have
this
that walk
itself.
through all that.
The whole
So-
thing a bullpen. Knock down all this.
Well, if you turn this into a half wall,
Yeah.
you could have your transaction coordinator slash, like office
Yeah.
person right
I
here.
like that little lobby thing.
Yep.
I
You have a
would like
lobby.
that.
You take this half out, leave this nook to that person,
Mm-hmm.
leave that storage, open that space up. But you got to keep the conference room, man.
Yeah, I would leave the conference.
I've raised about $2.5 million in this room.
Mm.
Just shut the door, talk to somebody who's never loaned before, and then we work from there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of
space.
y'all, so we can either meet in my office or we can talk in the conference room.
Yeah,
whichever
we do
you
the
think.
conference room. Put a door right there.
Mostly what I'm doing is raising private money
Sales.
and flipping properties. Do we wholesale? Yes, but I would call us more because we haven't earned the right to say we're a wholesaling company.
Yeah.
I would say we're a flipping company who occasionally wholesales.
There you go.
That's what we really are.
You're like acquisitions.
Yep.
You acquire.
Nice.
I can make a lot of bullpens in here, bro. I'm making money everywhere. I'm just people blowing up phones in here.
Huge difference between you and I realize this, and I don't know. I fight with myself whether I should get better at it or I should just let you do you and like totally stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a great networker. You've got a group of people who deals come into you because you have that trust built in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to move not only your own deals but other people's deals, and you get a fee off the top of those deals too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like wholesaling but on steroids.
Mhm.
So here's a pitch. Ready? When you're going to talk to a person about opportunity for them to lend, the number one thing you want to do is, if possible, try and wholesale 3 or 4 properties. Keep in contact with the person who took those on, especially if you're staying in contact with them where they go to sell. Tell your friends, your family, people who you think don't have money, dude, they have money.
Yeah.
You think they don't, like so-and-so is always, I always buy McDonald's when we go, like, that dude has money, you just don't know they have money.
Yeah.
They don't tell nobody. And that's why they got money, right?
Right.
Because they don't tell nobody. There's loads and loads of people who have 100 grand, 150 grand, $200,000, and you don't realize they have it. Some of them even have it in their savings account, and it's making them no money at all. They just wake up in the morning and it feels good to like see $153,000 sitting in your savings account,
Right.
Because in case something happens, right?
Right.
And so what you do is you're lovingly, kindly, loud about what you're doing in business. So you're taking pictures, you're having conversations. When you're with friends and family, you invite them over for lunch, and this is the great thing you do. They're gonna think you're gonna try and pitch them. The first time, second time, third, don't. Just enjoy chalupas. Ask them how their family is. Talk to them about what, their life. They're gonna say it. How's your business coming along? They're gonna say it themselves. And then you get to say, so right now what we're doing is we're assigning properties to flippers. And I'll tell you what, these 4 flippers, this is some of the work that they've done. We made 15 on this one. We made 25 on this one. This flipper made 60 grand flipping that. This one made 40 grand flip. This one made 50. Now, if I would have flipped it, I would have made that 50 and the 15 I got. I'd have made $65,000. So one of the things that we're working through now is how can we put ourselves in a place where we're ready and we've earned the right to take on one of those flips. I word things like when we're ready, when we earn the right, when we've done our due diligence, when we can put ourselves in a situation where risk is as minimal as possible. Things like that, when I say stuff like that, it makes the person I'm talking to feel better about it. Like they're already considering in their mind. We just need to find the right partner to do the first deal. So, your first deal, be ready to be very giving. Let me tell you what I mean by that. A lot of people work from the mindset of scarcity, right?
Yeah.
Instead of a mindset of abundance. Our first flip, 4 houses in Jordan, $350,000 purchase for all 4.
Okay.
We handled the renovations in them. They were minimal renovations. Okay, $123,000 profit. We flipped them all in 90 days. We just started. I needed somebody to buy those houses for $350,000. This guy was not going to let them be wholesale. He's a stickler. He's like, you're buying them or you're getting out of here, son. So I picked one of my guys who had been watching, and I've been talking about, we're wholesaling is what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. And I say, hey, I got one for you, and I think it's going to make your heart like drop. But I want to send it to you because I know that there's profit to be made. I gave him the details. I need 350 grand. 100% I expected him to say no. But here's what I said to him. I guarantee that you're going to make at least 50 grand or half the profit, whichever is greater. He looks at it, 50 grand or half the profit. You give me 350. It's a wonderful deal. People would even say that was stupid of me. But it was my first time getting someone to let me flip. Guess what happened when we finished that deal? And he made $63,000 in 90 days. Got us 350 plus 63. We made that other half. You know what he did after that? When's the next one, brother? Let's ready. I got 500 grand. Let's do it.
I would have did it too.
Now what have I done? I have built validation. Someone is affirming that I know what I'm doing because they got $500,000 waiting for me to work. Now when I talk to other people and I say, yeah, we've got a couple lenders. We've raised about $500,000. Here's some of the projects that we have going. Other people begin to say, well, what would it look like for me to get involved? Well, what would it look like for me to get involved? Now I have more money than I have houses to buy because I'm so careful on what I buy because I want to make sure there's profit to be made. So after that first deal, right? This is exactly what I told the guy. I said, you like that, right? He said, oh, this is wonderful. I said, yeah, I need you to know now. We're never doing half the profit again. And he laughed. He was like, I know, I get it. I said, that ain't never happening again, man. Ever. I said, but we will give you, and I gave him the numbers. Here it is. Every time we send a property, we're going to have the front of the picture, the property address, the details on the property, the comparables for the property, and what it's going to cost for us to purchase and renovate together. Here's what I want, though. I'm going to give you 3 points, 12% interest. That's a lot. I let him see what the normal rate is. I show him if I use your money 3 times a year, I'm going to give you over a 22% return on your money. What's your money doing in stocks right now? It's giving me about a 9%. Guys will brag, I'm getting like an 11% return. What if I give you a 23? How are you going to give me a 23? Let me show you exactly how I'll do that. And I tell them, and this is how I word it. Yeah, I word it like this. I promise to do my very best to try and use your money at least 3 times a year. I'm not promising I'm going to use our money 3 times a year, am I? I'm promising I'm going to do my very best to what? to try and use your money at least 3 times a year. If I flip your money 3 times a year, I'm going to make you at least 22% on it, because the amount of time I hold it and the amount of origination, or the origination fee on it, or the points, right? And so when you say those things to people, and you build a little bit of trust with them, and they see the moves that you're making, and you're documenting it, you're talking about it, you're taking them out to lunch, you're not talking about business, you're letting them ask about business. You send them this marketing sheet, and here's what you do. You say, I've got 3 other people. I'm sending it to you first. You're welcome to lend on it. And if you don't want to, that's totally okay. I'll send you the next one. But somebody's going to lend on this. I'm happy for it to be, if you'd like for it to be you. Here's the kicker. You want your 3 points and 12% interest? I'm making no monthly payments. I pay nothing. I have no money out of pocket at closing. And when we close, you know how much money I get? I get so $52,000 to purchase, and I have a renovation budget of $58,000. You think I'm getting that $58,000 in draws?
58 grand he's giving to you all up front? Or
all up front.
Nice.
At closing, I get all $58,000.
Nice.
It's all sitting in my account, ready to be used to go do the work on the house. And am I making monthly payments to him? No, it's on a 1-year balloon. When we go to resell or refinance, at that point in time, we'll calculate the amount of money that you would have made on it for the amount of days we held, and that's when you get your money. And all of my guys are good with that. So right now, I've got 12 projects going. I'm spending no monthly payments to any of my hard money lenders. They don't make money until we go and sell the property or we refinance the property.
Damn, that's good. What about the points too? All at the end?
Everything. Everything's at the end.
They just give you the whole amount.
They give me all the money.
What's your usual
great.
your time to get that back? Like 4 to 6 months?
Well, usually I try and be done with every property within 4 months. I'm sure, as you know, as a flipper, it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes 6, 7, 8 months. It could take that long.
Mm-hmm.
You always, when you purchase something, especially when you're first starting, you want to have at least 2 exit strategies. Can I sell this for a profit? If I can't, if I sold it for this, what would be my break even? Strategy 1. Strategy 2, if no one wants to buy this because I just shouldn't have bought on the street, could I rent this out and do a refi? I could. And then you work out where you're going to do refi. And so you have both those exit strategies in place to be able to do it. But you want to be able to earn the right to send this marketing sheet to somebody so that you can use their money to purchase property. When we started out, we did not have money. We have 12 properties right now. We're not making any payments on those properties. We got all that money up front to do the work in all those properties. So that's how we were able to scale the flipping side of the business so quickly. I was willing to pay too much. I'm gladly willing to pay too much in interest to be able to scale quickly, to build partnerships and relationships so that down the road we can buy things, bigger things, greater things together. So it's not about a person it's not about having a transactional relationship. You're going to do this thing for me and you're going to make money but we're not partners. I want to work with people who want to be a partner, who want to be someone that we have a relationship. We get to know each other. It's like family. So my lender's money, I treat their money literally like it's my money. You got to start with wholesaling. Risk-free. Mm-hmm. Risk-free. Yep. Lose no one's money first. You may break a few hearts of sellers, but at least it's just a broken heart. Their dollars aren't gone. No one else's dollars are gone. Yeah. And once you can find the right properties and you know how to get them at a discount and you know what flippers want, you build that networking group. Then maybe you can go into flipping or some other part of it. Some folks like to just wholesale, and that's good for them. And I'm happy for them to do it. But
well, there you go.
Start somewhere.
There you go. All right, so he started in wholesale and real estate as well, right? And mostly a bunch of investors, or ones that we talked to at least, all started here. So it's like the foundation for real estate investing, all right, guys? So that's what we're going to show you for free. We brought you guys on. Have y'all learned anything so far? Yeah. Pretty good, right? We got you in the top of the airport over here talking about raising. You got to learn about private money, man.
Big nuggets.
And you got to learn about his journey. And man, I appreciate you for having us though, for sure. So
yeah,
we can talk for sure about this office space because I like it. Mm-hmm. So I just gotta see about the traffic now. Mm-hmm. I live way down the street, but
glad to meet everybody.
Oh, you're a natural. You're a natural, man. All right, cool, brother. Hey, I appreciate it though, man. Yeah. So that being said, guys, I want to go show you Horacio real quick. You down? All right, guys, let's go to Horacio. All right, got you. No, it's just dope, bro. Because everybody wants to like give you their game. And man, it's just like I'm just a big sponge. Opens all these doors. Like if I didn't have a camera on me all the time, he would never want me to come by. You know what I mean? Or it's not even that, he wouldn't know who I am.
He probably just never, you know.
Yeah, you know? So I encourage everybody to do that, first of all.
Like, start putting.
Oh yeah, put yourself out there. So what you do, like for instance, you're a contractor.
YouTube video today.
Yeah. Like for instance, so like you're a contractor, now you do flips. Fucking be posting that everything you're doing on social media, Instagram, TikTok. Hey guys, we're at this flip. You know what I mean? Everybody does something. You know?
Capitalize, right?
Yeah.
Because that mentality is crazy, like perception.
Huh?
What you think about it? I got it from a commercial real estate guy.
Texas real estate contract. What is this, like to put a property in the contract?
Assignment agreement.
Oh, it's an assignment.
Yeah. CEO Court on Instagram. He does commercial real estate. He was gonna be my end buyer for that one, but it was too many on the title.
Okay, one thing I don't like about it is you only get 5 days of option. You want to get as much option period as you can. You're only getting 5 days. Being a new wholesaler, you got to sell this contract in 5 days. It's putting you in a tight box, so you might want to up that for more. All right, so on this house right here, we knocked down a few things. That was like a carport we knocked down. This addition's whack. We knocked down a bunch of stuff. But so this one right here, I got this one actually from a referral. So I was driving in the neighborhood. I had another flip down here, and I saw somebody I knew, and so we started talking. I told him about this flip I was doing. He's like, hey man, my grandma lives right here. I know him for a minute, and so I was like, oh yeah, I remember your grandma's house. Let's go look at it, I'll give you an offer. So we came, we saw it, and his grandma, she needed 65 or something like that. And it was too much for me, honestly. I was like, bro, like honestly, I need to be like at 50 from this thing. It's like I don't got that much room here. And but at 65, it was still decent. Like I know I'm not losing, but it's not what I wanted it for. And I really don't have that much room to wholesale, so I got to keep it. So sometimes in this business, you got to do what you got to do, and it's not always about profit. And I have the means to keep it, and I do need rentals, and I do like this area. So like all my rentals are mostly in this area. For a reason, because I feel like this is the last side of town to pop, right? Because you can't buy a house on the east side for 65, south side, north side, no, only the west side. And what's that?
I asked you about the spreads in this area because I seen you do a lot in the west side.
Yeah.
And like I didn't see a lot on the ARV on the west, so I was like, thinking like the spreads weren't good over here.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about like?
Well, I mean, we do a lot of. Don't get me wrong, we wholesale like probably 4 deals a month on the west side. But I like to keep the good ones where I get for a certain price, because it's like, what other top 10 city in America could you get a house in close to downtown for 60 grand? No, I don't think any. Dallas, Houston, LA, Chicago, you know, all the top cities, you can't get a house in the middle of the loop for fucking 60 grand, bro. They're already all gentrified.
Like this though.
Huh?
I said in Detroit, but it's not gonna look like this.
Right. I mean, I heard you can get a house in Detroit for like $1 or something, bro.
Yeah.
You can buy a neighborhood for like 1,000. I don't know. Is that true, bro?
Abandoned blocks, yeah.
Really, bro? That's wild.
Yeah.
Because there's no good, right? Like nobody's gonna go live in it. It's just like vandals. Like you're just gonna have drug addicts and stuff. But that's wild. But yeah, so that's my thought process. Kind of just thinking ahead of the curve. I know there's no other top 10 city where I could find houses for 60 grand. You know. So I try to keep all those. I got another one down the street where I bought for 60. Like I'm always buying the west side. So if you're watching this, you got a house in the west side of San Antonio, DM me. So we were in the group chat in my band that I was saying about, and I said, hey, who wants to come link up with me real quick? Let's go do a video. And man, this dude like responded in like a second, bro. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even get to write my next sentence. I was like, all right, you're in, bro.
I didn't even see that shit, bro.
Yeah, and I reached out to him because he DM'd me about, hey, I do contracting, do you got any work? And I was like, hey, I got a lot of work, bro, come give me a bid on this one. So he met my pops earlier today, and he's giving us a bid on this. And then you responded like right after him, so I was like, man, I ain't gonna be a hater. Look, I could fit 4 people in my truck, bro. I was like, fuck that, I can get 3 people, bro. So I was like, why don't y'all come through? And did you say you just got off work?
Yeah. She rushed out of work so I can make it. So.
Yeah. He was like, hey man, I'm clocking out right now. I was like, that's the type of guy I need, bro, right there.
I threw my son. I was like, get your ass.
Yeah, I heard him with the sun. I was like, hey man, you want to meet in like an hour?
Get your ass.
No, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, hey bro, I can meet you in like 15 minutes. He's like, fuck it, I'll holla ass, bro. So, man, this is cool because I was telling him, like, man, when I was coming up, I would have loved for somebody that really doing deals just reach out to me and meet me. Like, that's crazy. People don't be doing that. Like, they want to give you like 20 grand. Give me 20 grand, I can be your mentor. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And I was like, nah, man. We're gonna do it for free, man. Let's see if I can make you some ballers real quick. Get wholesale kings. All right, so hey, give us some tips. So like, what do you see as a contractor? Foundation.
So for sure, first thing when you come in, right, you could always kind of tell when there's foundation. If you look at like drops, right, anything that's unangled. But of course, like you just walk it through. Like here, you can see like the house literally dips in. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell from the outside, from the inside. So of course, like any project that you do, you have to start at foundation. You know, if you don't, then usually like we've run into it where somebody calls us like at the 60% mark of the finish out of the house, right? We just need to do drywall, do this, texture. But then you get there and it's, you know, the doors, or you have to fix the framing on the doors. So for sure, this is where you want to start. But looking at this one, we walked it earlier. Right, depending on the exit strategy, right? If it's a rental, it's not too much in repairs, right? Just besides the restroom, getting the floor right, texture, drywall is not too bad. Small little patches here and there, door framing. So it's not too big of, you know, of a project. But yeah, for sure, this is where we start off with foundation, and from foundation, framing, right? And then from framing, of course, all your trades, electrical, AC, and plumbing, but this one doesn't look like it's too bad. Foundation is definitely the worst thing here, but everything inside, cosmetically, the rooms, they're pretty good shape, you know. So that's where I feel it'll definitely help out in regards to the work that we'll do here. So you do just like drywall here, or are you putting
drywall and a tub with just tile,
like a small little sink here, or
yeah, a little vanity right there.
I mean, usually average like on restrooms, right? Unless you're going like custom, extravagant. But like a restroom will kind of fall you anywhere between, I mean, labor and material, right?
Or just labor.
So usually the way I kind of like do numbers is whatever you're gonna put in material, usually your labor will kind of cost you about the same.
Okay.
You know, so if you think you're gonna have about like 2,000 worth of, you know, your toilet fixtures, faucets, tile, and all, you know, all that other stuff, then probably be around the same. And
like 2,000.
yeah, somewhere. I mean. Once we see the details of what you want to do on finish out, right? But usually labor wise, yeah, somewhere around there.
So just I'm just gonna right for my rentals, I just put a tub and I'll put big tiles just along the walls of the tub. Everything else is sheetrock. Yeah, it's
all
fast.
the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, realistically, like, and especially depending on the volume of the work, right? Like if we were to do more, but something like this, just replacing. We have to replace this one, or you're keeping this one?
No, I'm gonna replace it.
So I mean, with that, realistically, you're probably looking like anywhere, don't quote me on it, right, but like 15 to 25.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, like
yeah. So for this right now, we're paying like 1,500 labor for a restroom. A simple, what I just said, a tub, tile it up, sheetrock, texture, tile, vanity. That's about where we're at.
Yeah, and then
so
with
you're
your big tile, makes it a lot easier.
Right.
A lot of the nice houses, I mean, a lot of the people that we're dealing with now, they want very like
those subway tiles and
those
shower pans and. Yeah, I do that too, but not like I wouldn't do that here. It's a waste for sure. You're gonna fuck it up. So, how much? What are you thinking on foundation? What do you see?
So foundation, okay. I mean, if you want to kind of record this one outside, right, or not, but
yeah.
Because what happened when I opened up the side, these joists that you have here, they're all on the floor.
They're on posts.
Yeah, so pretty much if that's on the floor and this is sinking in, it's all on the floor.
Right.
So first, I mean, of course, we put the, you know, our posts, and then got your joists lined up, your beams outside, and then the leveling, you know. So usually leveling on this is what, about 1,000 square feet,
right? 800.
800.
Yeah.
So something like this to level is about $2,000. Like that's kind of where we're at, and then beams are $250. Joists are $250 and posts are $250. So depending on, I mean, obviously it's every 6 feet, right? So something like this, from
like ballpark,
yeah. So something like this, I would probably say like 8, 9 grand, between 8 to 10 on foundation, but that's doing
Right.
Yeah, you know,
joys,
getting
beams,
in there, digging in there,
posts.
picking it up, and
Yeah.
then digging down, getting, and then
What would you pick it up? How many inches?
I mean, at
least a foot.
we gotta get at least like a foot, you know,
Uh-huh.
because we gotta get clearance into there and everything too. So we'll probably dig, but I mean, for sure, we gotta get a post. Yeah, get it up there. You know?
You put a post under.
Yeah, because we gotta dig down too. So
So we gotta do foundation work, and like you want to renovate this house, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to knock it down just to do foundation work. Like,
No.
What you gotta do to
So
get in
like
there?
this one, so this one's on the floor. So you'd have to like rip up the floor to pick it up because you can't get under it. Like, right?
no, we would have to dig under. So it's just like if it was a slab. A slab, the only way that you can get in there is either break the slab or trench, tunnel your way in.
So you would tunnel through
We
this?
would get in, yeah.
Oh,
We would
you
find a
would
way to
just-
tunnel in.
Okay.
I mean, we could, right? But it's not gonna. That's not gonna let us take us to the rest of the house. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of digging. You know what I'm saying? So, but my guys, they'll dig out. I mean, they're fast. Something like this, we'll probably get it done like in 4 days.
Okay.
4 days.
And this is your own crew or?
Yeah, all my crew, all my
So
in-house,
it's in-house.
all in-house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so from foundation to finish out everything except for trades.
Treat the numbers like a wholesale, or you kind of run the numbers different.
What, till I keep it?
Yeah.
I mean, I just try to get the best deals I get, I keep them. So if it's like a fat wholesale fee, I'd rather just keep it, you know, hold the equity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So, I mean, it just depends too. It depends on a lot of things. Like, my buy box criteria for keeping is the west side, under fucking 80 grand, I'll look at all of them. You know what I mean? Because it's just like I said, a top 10 city in America, you're getting a house for 60 grand, like, bro, that ain't gonna be here for much longer, man.
That's as our growth goes
That's
up,
as we're
right?
growing, bro. And we got Austin coming over here, like, bro, these houses are gonna be like the east side in 10 years.
We're gonna be like a metroplex.
Yeah, we'll be
Right?
at Metroplex soon, bro.
They started doing that quick on the east side.
Yeah.
With $300,000-$400,000 houses,
Right.
and it was people was just wanting to move out of there. Like,
Yeah.
nobody wanted to be over there. Now they selling for $300,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So like on houses like this, bro, do you have like refinancing strategies, or is it just kind of hold rent?
So right now, I'm dealing with new people because before I was just cashing out and holding my money there. But now I'm like, man, I want to buy more, so I want to start refinancing and stuff. So I'm getting into seeing who has the best rates, but right now rates suck, bro. Rates like just a year ago, I could have got 2.5%. Right now the best rate's like 5.5 or something. That's a big difference in cash flow, you know. So I was mostly just parking money and getting rent and depreciation and my taxes and appreciation on the houses, you know. But now it's just like I want to get more property, so I'm like bundle them up, you know.
I know this lady. She has a lot of houses on the east, but she is tedious. Like she's not gonna let you talk. Once you hear you want to sell your house, she's gonna go off on you, call you the devil. But she has so many houses. I've drove for dollars and looked up the comps. They look good. Call and it's the same lady, and she's not going.
For real?
I say no less than 5 properties on the east.
Damn. Yeah, some people are just holding for life, you know. They can give them to their kids. They're making cash flow. You know, that's her social security. She might be making $1,000 a property.
They're sitting. Some of them are sitting.
For real? Like, they don't even... She don't make no money off them? Like,
Like,
can
can we go real quick? Can we drive by real quick?
What's that?
You're like, can we drive by real
Oh,
quick?
yeah. I really got y'all out here. What y'all think, man?
A lot of
Y'all learned something?
information, valuable.
In
I'm
person.
glad we met, bro.
For sure, bro. So,
Yeah, so y'all gonna be like my main guys now, bro. And like chat. Yeah, help me be some lieutenants and that help me out.
little soldiers, dog.
It's too much for me sometimes.
Create another
bro.
little chat right there, bro, and just be like, hey, dog, I need you out here. Boom, I'm on those, dog.
Yeah, they were just talking about you probably forgot about the live. You're busy and shit.
Yeah, bro. For what? The lobby?
The live.
Oh, fuck. What time was I supposed to do it at? 2? Oh, man, I fucked him up. Sorry.
Now you're gonna get caught fake by more.
You know what? I'm gonna go on right now.
Shit.
I'm gonna be like with my boys here at the live. Look, I'm gonna tell you we're in the group right now. Going live in 5 minutes.
Handle the business.
I
That's
definitely paid for some mentorship that didn't even scratch the value of it.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of that floating around in different niches. Just people just want to make the most money out of teaching you the littlest things.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So my man just said he's paid more for mentorships that didn't even give value with this 2 hours I spent.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's what we do it for, man. Cause look, nothing ever goes unnoticed in this universe, man. You do good, you get good. That's it. You lie, you cheat, you get lied on, you get cheated on. You know what I mean? So remember that. Always give back from the heart, though. Don't expect nothing. You do that, you always come back. I promise that. It's like a law of the universe. I'm about to go live right now, man. I'm about to go live on TikTok. We'll go with my guys.
Homes in this price point.
Oh yeah, we've done.
Do you do a percentage of
guys are
ARV
fast, bro.
still, or do you just go off
Yeah,
the cash
same
sales?
formula. I go 160. So for instance, this one's 165. So I'll do 165, and I'll start everything as a wholesale deal. So I multiply. I sell at 75%, right?
75.
That puts me on 123. And then for this one, I'll put like, I don't know, like for a wholesale deal. Like if I was selling it to an investor, I would say like 35 or something. Like, just, I mean, I'm trying to pay a lot less because I'm gonna hold it as a rental, right? Boom, so that puts me at 88. That's what I could sell it for, right?
That's
So
a wholesale fee, right?
yeah, plus wholesale fee. So I put 10 for a wholesale fee. I could pay up to 78. I got it for 65, so I was like, okay, I'll hold it, right? Because I'm giving an investor 35 in room to repair, right? You could like for a flip, you could. That's good room, right? So I mean, obviously I'm gonna rent it, and I get way better prices than investors because I know the game. So, but when I'm doing my numbers, I do it on their side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what would they pay? You know what I mean? And some investors fucking suck, and they'll pay 50 for a remodel on this. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody will pay 60,
real?
50 to 70 on
Boom,
this.
boom.
Because they know that their money isn't just coming in short term. It's all there is that long term. You know, as long as it pays a little bit, 4 or 5 years, refinance that bitch. You.
So boom, so I could have wholesale this for 78. No, I could have maxed offered at 70. I could sell for 88, right? So I was like, okay, I'm getting a 65. You know, I'll keep it. All right, there's room. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it, more or less. But I look at all the deals the same way. You know, I don't make this complicated. You know what I mean? 75% minus rehab minus repairs. Boom. That's my offer. You know, or my max. Of course, I want to see if 10 is my max offer. I want to offer at 20 or 30 wholesale fee, right? And then work my way up to 10 is right.
You still make that.
Right. So 78 would have been my max offer, you know.
And we live. We here right now learning. First-hand experience. That's the best experience. Like YouTube, you learn, but like contracted talking to a wholesale renter, like this is different for sure.
It's crazy, right? Man, I'm glad that we really did this, man. It was actually Albert's idea, so thank Albert, man. He was like,
Appreciate it.
What would you recommend is probably like the best strategy to get there? Cold calling and door to door and driving for dollars, or would you pick one, or what would you do?
what I would do, so first of all, get yourself a goal that you know you can hit. Like that's your long-term goal, 3 to 5, but that's a big goal, bro.
Think so?
3 to 5 deals a month is a big goal. Like you gotta work your way to that, right? So first, you gotta get yourself to at least a deal consistently. Is that done? Oh, no. A deal a month consistently, right? Get yourself a back-to-back 3 months. My goals are always in 3 months. Like I gotta hit a consistent goal for 3 months. So if my goal's fucking 20 deals a month, all right, first I gotta prove to myself I can get 5 deals a month, 3 months in a row, and then I'm up my budget and up my goals and higher, because I know I built that consistency. I believe in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not luck. I did it 3 months in a row.
For sure.
So then I'll up it from 5 to 8, and then I'll do the necessary spending and hiring, right? Yeah, and then I get to 8. Okay, let's get to 12. So for you, if your goal is 5, but you're not doing any, I would start. Let me do 3 months in a row of a consistent deal, because that's gonna change your life automatically. Because you're gonna get that's 10 grand a month minimum.
At least, yeah.
You know what I mean? So boom, that's everything, right? So now you got 30 grand to play with. So now, okay, let me formulate a plan. How can I scale this? What's my first hire? What's my marketing? What worked? How can I duplicate myself, right? So then you put that budget to the side, execute your plan. All right, now let me get 3 deals a month with my guy, with my helper. So I'm in here, boom, boom, banging them out with them, right? Boom, now you're doing 3 deals a month. Now you're gonna 10, 20, 30 a month, right? And then, all right, what's my goal now? Now I got more of a budget. What's my next hire? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's my next budget spend, right? So you got to do it incrementally, because I see a lot of people, their goals too far off, so they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in the goal. So my goal, I always make them incremental. Like, yes, I got big goals, but I chop them down little by little. You know what I mean? Yeah, I make them tangible. I make myself. It's about belief. You got to believe in the goal. If you don't believe in it, it's too far out. Your motivation's gonna be low. Your action's gonna be low. But if you're like, man, I can hit this if I try, it's gonna be a whole different attitude, a whole different process. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be what I suggest.
Do y'all have all organic leads? Y'all pull, y'all buy leads, or
You want me to blow your mind, bro?
blow my fucking mind, dog? No leads.
I don't market, bro.
No leads.
I don't even
All
know
word of
leads.
mouth.
All referrals.
All wholesaler, because he's bringing me deals, realtors, MLS. It's wild. I know.
You think PropStream is a good software to use?
Oh, PropStream is a great software, bro.
Way back like
As David Lee the guarantee, as David Lee the guarantee, that's Sammy the Bull, that's Austin the record, Cedric is always setting the deal. All right, and then Jose's I don't know where, but how many did Cedric sell yesterday during lunch?
2.
Bro, my boy sold 2 deals during lunch. Shit was wild.
Like 10 minutes.
In like 10 minutes. You sold one today.
Yeah.
We're about to sell probably like another one today. We're selling like 2 deals a day. It's crazy, bro. It's wild. That's our deal board. Don't show them on the camera, but that's how much we're doing in a month right there, every single month. This is where the deals get found at. Right? So everybody's on the deals. You can tell they're not here, but the laptops are here, right? So you know they're out in the field. And we don't stop working here, baby. We run it. So this is Seth sits right here. My boy, he kills it. Jessica, got Lexi, Daniela, and then we got Ale right here. He runs the whole show. He runs the whole operation. Dom does deals. I've seen Dom does deals. My boy sits right there. Oh, y'all want to meet Dom does deals? Dom does deals. What up? In the building. Come on, meet you, Dom.
What's up, baby?
I said right here.
He's running a boat now.
So it's the squad right here.
What up? Amazing.
What's up, man? What's up?
So man,
Hey, Alex.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. Nice to meet you, Jessica.
It's said right here, big respects. My boy sold 2 deals. Look, it's said right here. My boy sold 2 deals during lunch. He got one before. He sold one before the appetizer, and he sold that one before dessert. Wow.
He wasn't happy with the meatballs, man, so he had to get a deal sold.
Can I get the clutch shirt?
Huh?
Can I get the
Oh
clutch shirt?
hell yeah, bro! I got you the clutch shirt. What's you talking about? What's that? Large?
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
That'd be nice.
What size you got?
Appreciate that.
I got you, bro. Hey, I got all the way to triple X. Don't be shy.
I'll grow my way there, dog.
XL?
Yes, sir.
You're large, bro?
Yeah.
You're
A couple
small
more
large. Man, I'm a double X. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm an X.
I'm gonna take off because I'm gonna get ready to go to that thing at
All right,
6.
go for it, bro.
I just wanted to appreciate you, man.
All right, bro, for sure, bro.
Appreciate y'all both,
Nice meeting
man.
you,
large man.
Yeah, I got medium, large, small. You
I'll
let me
take that
know.
medium because I'm gonna work it right back down.
All right.
Put it on right now.
Right now.
I just want to make sure it fits, bro, because
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be part of the.
Oh yeah, that's good.
All right, cool. Did y'all think it was really like this or no?
Yeah.
You already knew?
Yeah.
Oh, because you see my office.
Yeah,
bro.
I seen a few of them. Probably all of them.
Yeah.
I ain't know what too much to expect, but it's up and popping in here, all the way loud.
I'm gonna have to get to work. I gotta do some shit. Why don't you give me a little breakdown in here?
Okay.
How they can work with us.
Okay. That's cool. Hey, so what I'm finding it to work well. I mean, so you from San Antonio too, right?
Yeah, well, I'm from Detroit, but I just moved down
You
here.
just moved out here, but you're from San Antonio originally, right?
Yeah.
So I think that the best way that I'm finding to work with, for you guys to work with us is to just kind of still do what you're doing. Kind of grinding, getting out the mud. That kind of teaches you what's going on, but also like to bring deals in. I have someone else that I work with. She's doing the same thing. She brings deals in, right? So she markets. Show you how to market. That's what's up there. We're talking about off-market deals and things like that. How to get off-market deals. How to effectively get them using mostly social media. But how to use social media effectively. It's one thing to use social media, right? It's okay, I'm posting blindly, but it's one thing to use it to target it, use it effectively, where you bring in deals. You know what I mean? So that's one of the huge things that we can do. If you guys have a social media file, if you don't, get on there. Let people know you're buying property, stuff like that. And that's going to generate some leads just off the bat. Because you being from the east side of San Antonio, I guarantee you, there's leads. I've closed a bunch of deals in San Antonio just from being here. Just from going to the east side, knowing people over there. I got tons of deals like that. Just saying, hey, we buy houses. And so, like, oh, shit. Well, on the east side, you working with people like, hey, man, what's your name again?
Keith.
Like, hey, Keith, man, Keith buy houses, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we already know we got to use the things to our advantage, right? We got to use, you're from areas, people trust you more, things like that. So you got to use that to your advantage. So that's the main key. So basically, the answer kind of narrowed down how do you guys work with us? You work with us by getting out there, doing some simple things, getting on social media, bringing in deals, and then we kind of gradually show you guys the process. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing about this game is that everyone wants to get in it. But not everybody wants to put the work in though. You see what I'm saying?
And I'll be saying how consistent you are on social media too, and that's one piece that I know I'm missing.
Yeah, and so it's a free platform, right? So it's a free platform, and I can tell a bunch of people this, and they're not gonna do it. But it's a free platform where you can reach a bunch of people instantly, right? You can reach a bunch of people instantly. So that's why I say like I'm honest, bro. Like y'all gonna get these posts every single day because every time like, I'm telling my guys out there is that. Bro, it's free, and then you generate thousands of dollars from some of those. Like I've gotten so many deals from this. I can show you on my phone. People hit me up like, "Hey, Don, I'm ready to sell a property." I got one this week. We sold it sight unseen. Literally, property from my social media. Dude text me, say, "Hey, man, I'm selling my property." I go over there, I lock up the property, and then we sell it sight unseen because it's in one of the best areas in San Antonio, like by Davis Valley. No cap.
I seen JR doing it at 75%. Me, I learned at 70. So like.
Okay, so just not to complicate things, even right now, 70 is fine because of the market. And this is something we'll get into later. But just to be on the safe side, you sell it at 75, 70% is probably a deal. 70% of the ARZ is probably a deal. And it's just because of the market changing. And you guys are not really, you guys are kind of learning the basis of it, but we're kind of looking at holistically like market changes and things like that. But right now what I want you to do is to focus on securing the deal. If you can secure the deal at 70%, we can move the deal. That's not a problem, you see what I'm saying? We can move it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we're moving deals sight unseen, we're moving a bunch of deals, bro. If it's a good deal, we have buyers.
Yeah.
You just ready to get on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what we need to do. Get on the grind and be consistent. I tell people every day, bro, you're gonna get this shit every single day, bro. 3, 4, 5 times a day. You're gonna get it. And I don't care if they don't look at it, bro. Yeah. Like they're gonna see it every day.
Lead gen marketing.
Lead gen, that's your main thing right now. So the steps will be like this: be lead generation, and then I'm gonna show you. Then we'll show you how to determine if it's like qualify. You're gonna qualify the lead. So right now you're just gonna generate the leads, right? Bring them in, and then we're gonna show you how to qualify them, right? So is this a lead? Is it not? You see what I'm saying? Then we just move on step by step like that. So the first step is just being able to generate the leads. Make sense? So yeah, so man, you guys add me on Facebook, whatever, because you know what I'm saying, I'll be taking a look at y'all guys' Facebook, Instagram, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, and then there should be some questions, man. But I think from the way ahead is I want to see what you guys are gonna do. I want to see what you did, just like even with this little data that I gave you right now. Like, what are you guys gonna do with the information that was just provided? Because the information is useless if you don't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? All right, good.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
For the day.
Huh?
Appreciate you for the day, for the information.
Appreciate it.
Sir.
All right, man.
Let's get a pic.
All right.